You can make a great stop motion animation with no practice and no animating techniques. Let me show you how. So about a year ago, my older brother decided he was going to make a stop motion with my camera. This was maybe only his third or fourth time ever doing anything stop motion related, and his other videos had only been a maximum of 10 seconds or so. So that's what he did. He came up here and made his own short stop motion. And surprisingly, this is what he created. This video was made with very little previous knowledge of stop motion. So for being the third or fourth time, that was a really good stop motion. And the reason for that was because of the workspace that he had. He was able to use the workspace that I have behind me, which was already set up to be used for a stop motion animation. All he had to do was build his sets and set up the camera. So let me take you through the steps of creating your own workspace that you can use to make great stop motions, even without very much knowledge of actual stop motion animating. First of all, let's talk about where you want your workspace to be. The ideal workspace is a desk or a table up against a wall next to a power source. This is what my current table looks like. I have one side where I do the animating and then another side where I keep all of the larger sets and where I let my little siblings play. And then there's another shelf that I also let the little siblings play with, so I rarely keep that clean. I let them take care of that. Another thing you want to make sure is that your workspace is an area where you can block out light coming from sources other than your desk lamps. That way you're not creating shadows or light flicker in your stop motion videos. Another thing you want to make sure you have is enough room for a computer on your desk if you're going to do stop motion that way, or if you're going to have a tripod, you want to have room in front of your desk. And that's basically all you need for a workspace. And next I'm going to talk about things you want to have in your workspace, such as desk lamps or other items. I always recommend having at least 3 desk lamps for any workspace to get the proper lighting on your scene. Having things like sticky tack and tape nearby so that you can always secure any scene that you're working on. Making sure you have the right tripod for your camera, or building a tripod out of Legos so that you can keep your camera still no matter what your scene is. I'd also like to point out that I made this background out of cardboard and paper that I use in every video. That's really nice to have. And I've got different colors of construction paper nearby so that I can cover over the blue if I want a different color. It's nice to keep backgrounds and Lego sets that you know you're going to use a lot nearby to your workspace so that you can save time and quickly grab them when you need them. And if you found this video helpful so far, I would really appreciate it if you considered liking the video. Thank you. And then there are some other nice to have items that I keep around my workspace that I can use whenever I need them, such as colored paper for my backgrounds, a remote shutter for my camera, macro filters for my camera so that I can take close-up pictures of Lego. I have a cleaning kit beside my desk so I can clean off the Legos if they're a little bit dusty when I'm working with them. And that takes me into the next aspect of your workspace, which is being able to keep it clean. After every stop motion video, I try to clean off my workspace and put all the bricks away or set them aside to be used for later so that I have a clean workspace for the next video. It'll also help you avoid mistakes such as bricks laying around that accidentally get into the scene or into the shot that you're taking, which happens to me all the time. And it'll help you work faster as well because you'll be able to find things easier. You won't be searching through a mess of Legos if you're looking for a certain piece, etc. If you haven't already, I highly recommend you sort out all of your Lego bricks, whether that be by color or by shape or whatever. This will make scene building so much easier and save so much time. It'll be worth your time in the end. I don't know why we used to do this, but we used to take the stickers off of Lego bricks and then just put it onto the Lego containers. So that's why there are random stickers attached to these drawers. Here's a recap of the most important things to have at your workspace. At least 3 desk lamps for optimal lighting, a background, as well as other accessories you can use to change the background, such as paper or large Lego sets, and nearby sorted bricks that you can use to build sets with. Your workspace should be in an area that you can block out light coming from places other than your desk lamps, and your workspace should be kept clean as much as possible to make things much easier. Now that you have a nice workspace to work with, you can check out this video right over here to learn new animating techniques, or this playlist right over here for more tutorials on stop motion. Thanks for watching.